What are you talking about? My speeches are always intuitive. Picture this. So, woman of the house, okay? So, you're in the school, okay? You say, Mom, I want to become an engineer. That's what I do. That's how I roll, you know? All right, so the school has two choices. The first choice is to say, yeah, sorry, that's not how it works. You're, not that you can't make it, but the society constantly oppress you. I don't think you're able to do that, because that's just how harsh the reality is. Versus, if you work hard, you can do it, right? So we think that we stand more on the, if you work hard, you can do it hard, rather than telling them the harsh realities. Now, I get what they're trying to say. They're trying to say, yeah, we're trying to tell them that this is how the society is. Oh, by the way, if you work hard, you can do it. Yeah, but the thing is, the moment you tell them how bad the society is at the age of 12 years old, they pretty much lose hope already. So it's, I mean, okay. So okay, let's break the chicken and egg scenario, right? So they say, yeah, but you never, like, this team never told us how, like, just because you take away that incentive, you lose hope. Actually, I kind of did, because I told you that when you're an adult, you have different responsibilities. That becomes a motivator for you to push on even though you fail. At a younger age, there are no other reasons as to why you want to push on. It's just really hard for a 12-year-old or even a high school kid to know what they're going to do in 10 years and fear for failure in like 10 years. So our side is more intuitively sound. But okay, let's say it's a chicken and egg. Okay? Let's say it's a draw. That we're not able to prove that they will lose hope, and they're not able, but it's not like they're able to prove that they're going to work harder, right? So let's just come up with a conclusion that some will work harder and some will lose hope. We still win, right? Because do you really want to take that chance when it comes to the educational system? Shouldn't the purpose of the education system is to have everyone work hard instead? Right? We definitely take that point. So in order for them to win this debate, they need to prove that the status quo is bad, and after implementation, it will become better, right? Let's take a look at why they say status quo is bad. They said, yeah, educational reform, kids are blaming the system. I'm like, kids should try to blame the system instead of blaming themselves. And we're like, no. Kids probably should blame themselves for not working hard enough. Like, it's really just too young for them to blame the system right now. Because it's not like they can change it, right? So we think that if the system is bad, there are other incentives for other people to make that structural change, but it's just not the kids' burden to do that. It's very unfair for them to do so. Then they talk about, yeah, but the racial structure, right? Like black people or like minorities, they should know, and so that they can be better prepared. Well, the response is, yeah, I mean, but this is the problem with you not clarifying what harsh reality is, right? By harsh reality, do you mean to tell them that this is the way it is, deal with it? Or do you mean to say, if you work harder, it will change, right? Because they seem to put the blame on us, that like, oh, we are blindly, like, you know, making the world better, which is not true, right? We're encouraging them. We're telling them, look, we're sorry that it happened to you, but things will get better, don't give up. That's optimism. And if you claim that that's the same thing, then you're swirling the motion. All right, then they said, and then they claim that after this, the reality will become, after their proposal, things will become better. And they never really told us that, right? Because we already told you that responsibilities at every stage of life is different. As you get older, you get more and more responsibilities, and you learn to cope with it bit by bit. The problem with telling them 80 years worth of responsibility to a 12-year-old is that they tend to want to quit. They already kind of want to quit right now already, even with the hope, you know, given. Like, we just don't see why they won't quit then. Because when you tell them that even if you work hard, sorry Tommy, it's not going to work out. Or it may or may not work out. Oh yeah, but by the way, don't give up. You know, then who's gonna want to do that in the end of the day, right? We argue, we are definitely more intuitively sound, and we're very proud of it, of course. Thank you.